Ladies and gentlemen, all right, check this out. Imagine waking up every day feeling unstoppable, like the universe is actually on your side. You walk into a room and instantly good things start happening. Doors open, people listen, opportunities come knocking. Sounds like magic, right? But it's not magic, it's energy. Everything you are, everything you do, every thought you think, it's all energy. And here's the secret. When you focus on yourself and your energy, you unlock a power that can change your whole life. Stick around because I'm about to break down how tuning into your own energy is the game changer you've been waiting for. You don't want to miss this. Let me tell you something important. Your energy shapes your reality. This isn't some far-off idea or spiritual mumbo-jumbo. It's a simple truth that affects every moment of your life, whether you realize it or not. Think about it like this. Everything you do, every word you speak, every thought you have, sends out energy into the world. And the world, in return, sends that energy right back to you. This is why some people seem to attract success, happiness, and good things, while others feel stuck in a cycle of struggle and disappointment. The difference lies in the energy they put out. Energy is like a magnet. Imagine you're holding a powerful magnet in your hand. If you point it toward metal, it pulls that metal right to you. But if you point it toward something that repels it, nothing happens. Your mind works the same way. When you focus on positive, confident, hopeful energy, you attract people, opportunities, and situations that match that energy. But if your thoughts are filled with worry, fear, or negativity, you end up drawing more of that into your life, whether you want it or not. Here's a simple example. Think about a time when you woke up feeling good. Maybe you got dressed with confidence, smiled at yourself in the mirror, and walked outside expecting good things. Chances are that day probably went better. Maybe a stranger smiled at you, or you had a good conversation, or something unexpected happened that made you happy. That wasn't just coincidence. Your positive energy attracted positive experiences. On the other hand, when you wake up feeling down, doubtful, or angry, the world seems tougher. Things go wrong, people snap at you, and you feel like nothing is working. That too is your energy shaping your experience. The energy you put out isn't just about how you feel on the surface. It goes deeper than that. Your emotions, your thoughts, your actions, and even the way you carry yourself all send signals to the world around you. People pick up on your energy before they even hear your words. Have you ever met someone who just lights up the room, who makes you feel good just by being near them? That's because their energy is strong, positive, and inviting. On the flip side, some people push others away without saying a word simply because their energy is heavy or negative. What you carry inside shows up in everything you do. Now, some folks might say, well, that sounds great, but what if bad things just happen? How can energy control everything? And that's a fair question. Life will throw challenges at you, no doubt about it. But here's the catch. Your energy determines how you respond to those challenges. When your energy is focused, calm, and positive, you're more likely to find solutions, stay motivated, and keep moving forward. When your energy is scattered, angry, or defeated, problems seem bigger and you feel stuck. So, while you can't always control what happens, you absolutely control the energy you put out and how it shapes your reality. This idea of energy shaping reality isn't about wishful thinking or ignoring the hard stuff. It's about recognizing the power inside you. It's about knowing that every time you choose your thoughts and emotions, you're choosing the energy that will create your future. This means you don't have to be a victim of circumstance or let negative situations keep you down. You can change your energy and change your life. If you want to live a life full of success, love, and happiness, it starts with understanding this magnetic power of your energy. You have to be intentional with what you send out. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Feed your mind with hope, confidence, and gratitude. Surround yourself with things and people that uplift your energy, and watch how the universe responds by sending more of that energy back your way. So remember, your energy is not just some invisible force. It's the foundation of your reality. What you put out is what you get back. Start paying attention to your energy today, and you'll begin to see your life shift in ways you never thought possible. That's the power of focusing on yourself and understanding that everything is energy. When we talk about focusing on yourself, what we're really talking about is taking control of your energy. Energy is not just some abstract concept. It's the very essence of how you interact with the world and how the world interacts with you. When you focus on yourself, you're choosing to manage and direct your energy toward growth, happiness, and success, rather than letting it be wasted on things outside of your control. This shift from external distractions to internal control is what gives you true power. Too often, people spend their energy trying to change others or control situations that are simply beyond their reach. You've probably been there, trying to convince someone to see things your way, getting frustrated when they don't, or stressing over circumstances you can't fix. But here's the truth: when you focus on changing other people or outside events, you lose your energy. You become drained, anxious, and powerless. You're giving away your power because you're trying to control what you can't. Focusing on yourself means flipping that script. It means turning your attention inward to what you can actually control: your thoughts, your habits, your emotions, and your reactions. When you do this, you start to reclaim your energy and use it in a way that builds you up instead of tearing you down. This internal focus is like owning the driver's seat of your life. Instead of being tossed around by outside forces, you steer your energy where you want it to go. Taking control of your energy is not about being selfish or ignoring others. It's about self-respect and understanding that you are responsible for your own well-being first. When you focus on yourself, you can improve your mindset, build healthy habits, and create a lifestyle that fuels positive energy. This energy then naturally impacts the people around you, creating a ripple effect of positivity and strength. But that all starts with you choosing to direct your energy wisely. Think about it like a bank account. Every day, you deposit energy into your relationships, your work, your goals, and your problems. If you spend all your energy trying to fix what others do or control situations that frustrate you, you're making withdrawals without deposits. Eventually, your energy account is empty and you feel worn out. But when you focus on yourself, you're making deposits, taking care of your mind and body, practicing patience, developing skills, and nurturing your peace. This way, you always have energy in the bank to handle life's challenges without going broke. When you focus on yourself, you also develop stronger boundaries. Boundaries are a way to protect your energy from being drained by people or situations that don't serve you. Saying no, stepping back from drama, or walking away from negativity are all ways to keep your energy safe and focused. Without boundaries, you can easily get pulled into conflicts or distractions that waste your power. But with boundaries, you guard your energy like the valuable resource it is. Another important part of focusing on yourself is understanding your emotional energy. How often do you get caught up in other people's moods, problems, or opinions? When you let yourself be dragged down by someone else's bad day or negativity, you're giving away your emotional energy. But when you focus on yourself, you learn to recognize when your energy is being pulled and take steps to protect it. This might mean stepping away, taking a deep breath, or choosing not to engage in certain conversations. It's about being mindful of where your emotional energy goes and making sure it's spent on what truly matters. Focusing on yourself also means investing your energy in personal growth. When you learn new skills, practice self-care, or work on your mindset, you're fueling your energy in ways that bring long-term benefits. This kind of focus helps you build resilience, confidence, and clarity, qualities that make you stronger no matter what challenges come your way. The more you invest in yourself, the more your energy grows, and the more you attract positive experiences. When you finally take control of your energy by focusing on yourself, you stop wasting time and effort trying to fix what's outside of your control. Instead, you put your energy where it belongs, inside, on your growth, your peace, and your happiness. This doesn't just change you, it changes everything around you because energy is contagious. People will respect your strength, situations will start to align, and you'll find that life feels lighter and more purposeful. So, focusing on yourself isn't about ignoring the world. It's about taking charge of your most powerful resource, your energy. When you do that, you step into a life where you are no longer a passenger, but the driver. You control your path, your emotions, and your reactions. And that's where true freedom and success begin. When we talk about focusing on your energy, one of the most powerful steps you can take is learning how to let go of negativity. Negativity is like a heavy weight that drags you down. It can come from outside sources, people's harsh words, criticism, toxic environments, or from inside, like self-doubt and fear. If you want to live a life full of energy, peace, and success, you have to understand that holding on to negativity only drains you. The real power comes when you decide to release it and stop letting it control your energy. Negativity is sneaky. It often disguises itself as important, like you need to listen to that critical voice inside your head or respond to that hurtful comment from someone else. But here's the truth. Negativity is a thief. It steals your peace, your confidence, and your power. When you carry it around, you're dragging around baggage that slows you down, blinds you from seeing opportunities, and makes every challenge harder than it needs to be. You might not even realize how much of your energy is wasted on things that don't deserve your time. Letting go of negativity doesn't mean you ignore problems or pretend everything is perfect. It means you acknowledge what's wrong, but refuse to let it steal your focus or your joy. Imagine you're holding a glass of water and someone keeps pouring dirt into it. If you keep holding on, that water gets dirty and toxic. But if you learn to open your hand and let the dirty water spill out, you create space for fresh, clean water to come in. Your mind and energy work the same way. You have to let go of the negativity to make room for positive energy to flow in. Many people get stuck in cycles of negativity because they feel like it's their only way to protect themselves. If you think, if I stay angry or upset, I won't get hurt again, you're holding on to energy that's actually hurting you more than anyone else. True protection comes from strength, clarity, and peace, all things that come from releasing negative energy. When you free yourself from negativity, you're no longer a prisoner of past hurts or fears. You become the master of your own energy. One of the hardest parts of letting go of negativity is learning not to take things personally. When someone says something hurtful or acts in a way that bothers you, it's easy to think it's about you. But often it's not. People's negativity usually comes from their own pain, frustration, or ignorance. It's about them, not you. When you realize this, it becomes easier to let their words or actions bounce off you instead of sticking and draining your energy. This is a key step in protecting your energy and focusing on yourself. Letting go of negativity also means being mindful of the thoughts you entertain. Your mind can be your biggest enemy if you let it replay negative stories over and over. I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed. They don't like me. These thoughts kill your energy because they make you believe things that aren't true. When you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, Challenge them. Ask yourself if they're really facts or just fears trying to hold you back. Replacing negative thoughts with positive or neutral ones is like clearing out junk from your mental space so your energy can flow freely. Another part of releasing negativity is choosing who and what you surround yourself with, the people you spend time with, the media you consume, the environment you're in. All these influence your energy. If you're around constant complaining, drama, or criticism, it's almost impossible to keep your energy positive. That's why focusing on yourself means also protecting your space. Spend more time with people who lift you up, listen to things that inspire you, and create a physical and mental space that feels peaceful and energizing. Your energy is contagious. Protect it like gold. Finally, letting go of negativity opens the door for forgiveness. Forgiving doesn't mean you forget or accept bad behavior, but it means you free yourself from carrying the burden of anger and resentment. Holding on to grudges keeps your energy locked in the past and drains your strength. When you forgive, whether it's others or even yourself, you unlock your energy to focus on the present and future. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful ways to clear negativity and reclaim your peace. So, focusing on yourself means recognizing negativity for what it is, a heavy weight that you don't have to carry. It means making a decision to release it, protect your energy, and fill your life with positivity instead. The moment you let go of negativity, you create space for growth, joy, and success to come into your life. You become unstoppable because your energy is clear, strong, and focused. That's the power of releasing negativity, and it's one of the most important steps in focusing on yourself and everything being energy. When you start focusing on yourself and recognizing that everything is energy, one of the most important things you'll realize is the power of your mindset. Your mindset is like the control center for your energy. It determines how you react to what life throws at you and how much energy you give to different situations. A strong, positive mindset doesn't just help you survive challenges, it helps you thrive, grow, and attract better experiences. If you want to truly take control of your energy and your life, developing the right mindset is absolutely essential. A mindset is basically your way of thinking and believing about yourself and the world around you. It's the story you tell yourself every day. The thing is, many people don't realize just how powerful this story is. If your mindset is full of doubts, fears, and negativity, your energy gets drained before you even start your day. You might find yourself stuck in cycles of worry, stress, or self-criticism. And this pulls you away from focusing on what really matters, your growth and happiness. On the other hand, a positive and growth-focused mindset gives you strength. It helps you see challenges as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and failures as stepping stones towards success. The first step to building a strong mindset is awareness. You have to pay attention to the thoughts running through your head. What do you say to yourself when things don't go your way? Do you blame yourself or do you look for solutions? Do you focus on problems or on possibilities? When you start noticing these patterns, you gain the power to change them. This is key because your energy follows your thoughts. Negative thinking pulls your energy down, while positive thinking lifts it up. Next, understanding that your mindset is a choice is freeing. You might not be able to control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you think about it. This means choosing to focus on what you can control, like your attitude and your effort. When something bad happens, instead of letting your mind spiral into defeat, you can say, what can I learn from this? How can I get better? This shift doesn't happen overnight, but with practice, it becomes natural. And as it becomes natural, you'll notice your energy rising because you're no longer wasting it on frustration or helplessness. Another important part of cultivating a strong mindset is setting clear goals and focusing your energy on them. when you know what you want. Your mind has a purpose. This focus helps you avoid distractions and keeps your energy directed toward growth. People with a clear mindset know what matters most to them and don't get pulled into unnecessary drama or negativity. This kind of mental clarity protects your energy and keeps you moving forward. Gratitude is also a powerful tool for mindset. When you practice being thankful for what you have, your energy shifts from lack to abundance. Instead of focusing on what's missing or what's wrong, you start to see the good in your life. This simple practice rewires your brain to look for positive experiences, which fuels your energy and motivation. Gratitude creates a positive cycle where the more you appreciate, the more you attract things to be thankful for. Building resilience is part of developing a strong mindset too. Life isn't always easy. Challenges, failures, and disappointments are part of the journey. But a strong mindset helps you bounce back faster. Instead of letting setbacks destroy your energy, you learn to recover, refocus, and keep going. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about how quickly you get back up. Each time you recover, your energy grows stronger and your confidence builds. Surrounding yourself with positive influences also supports your mindset. The people you spend time with affect how you think and feel. When you're around supportive, encouraging people, your mindset stays positive and your energy stays high. But if you're constantly exposed to negativity or criticism, it's much harder to maintain a strong mindset. This is why focusing on yourself includes choosing who and what you let into your mental space. Protecting your mindset means protecting your energy. Finally, remember that developing the right mindset is an ongoing process. It takes time, effort, and patience. There will be days when negative thoughts creep in or when you feel discouraged. That's normal. The difference is that with a strong mindset, you learn how to recognize these moments and bring yourself back to focus. You don't let temporary setbacks control your energy or your life. In the end, your mindset is the foundation for focusing on yourself and harnessing your energy. It shapes how you see the world and how the world responds to you. When you cultivate a mindset of growth, gratitude, and resilience, you unlock a powerful source of energy within yourself. This energy fuels your success, your happiness, and your ability to handle whatever comes your way. So if you want to live a life where you're in control, where your energy flows freely and powerfully, start with your mindset, because everything begins there. When we talk about focusing on yourself and understanding that everything is energy, one of the most powerful things you can do is learn to protect your energy from negative influences. Your energy is precious. It's what fuels your thoughts, actions, emotions, and ultimately your entire life. But here's the catch. Not everything or everyone around you deserves access to your energy. If you're not careful, negative people, toxic situations, and even certain habits can drain your energy, leaving you tired, stressed, and stuck. Protecting your energy means setting boundaries, choosing wisely where you invest your time and emotions, and creating a space where your energy can grow instead of being wasted. The first step to protecting your energy is recognizing that you are responsible for it. No one else controls your energy except you. You have the power to decide who or what gets to affect you. Sometimes people think they have to keep everyone happy, or they feel obligated to be available to others all the time. But this is a fast way to burn out. When you protect your energy, you're not being selfish. You're being smart. You're making sure you have enough energy to give your best to the people and goals that truly matter. It's like having a bank account. If you keep spending without saving, you'll go broke. But if you manage your money carefully, you build wealth. Energy works the same way. Setting boundaries is one of the most important ways to protect your energy. Boundaries are limits you create to keep your energy safe. It could be saying no to a request that drains you, walking away from a conversation that turns negative, or choosing not to engage with people who constantly bring drama or criticism. Boundaries help you control what enters your space and what doesn't. And when you respect your own boundaries, others learn to respect them too. This creates an environment where your energy can flow without being sapped by outside pressures. It's also important to be aware of the company you keep. People who complain all the time, who gossip, or who put others down carry negative energy. Being around them often pulls you down and disrupts your focus. On the other hand, spending time with positive, supportive people fills you up. These are the kind of relationships that lift your spirits, inspire you, and help you grow. When you protect your energy, you make choices about who you let into your life and how much influence they have over your mindset and emotions. Sometimes that means distancing yourself from toxic friendships or even family members. It's not easy, but it's necessary if you want to keep your energy strong. Another way to protect your energy is by taking care of your mental and physical health. Your body and mind are the vessels of your energy. If you're constantly tired, stressed, or unhealthy, your energy will be low. Simple things like getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, exercising, and practicing mindfulness can make a huge difference. When you feel good physically, your energy naturally increases, and you're better equipped to handle challenges without being drained. Mental health practices like meditation or journaling also help you clear out negative thoughts and stay focused on positive energy. Protecting your energy also means being mindful of what you consume daily. This doesn't just mean food and drink. It includes the information, entertainment, and social media you take in. Constant exposure to negative news, toxic online debates, or unrealistic social media comparisons can wear down your energy. You need to be intentional about what you let into your mind. Choose content that inspires you, educates you, or relaxes you. Turn off the noise that doesn't serve your growth. This kind of mental diet is just as important as what you eat for your body. Sometimes protecting your energy means taking time to recharge. Life can be hectic, and if you're always on, your energy will eventually run out. Make sure to schedule time for yourself to rest, relax, and do things that bring you joy. This could be a quiet walk in nature, reading a good book, or simply sitting in silence. When you recharge, you refill your energy reserves and come back stronger. Don't feel guilty for taking this time. It's not laziness, it's self-care, and it's essential for maintaining your energy over the long run. Finally, protecting your energy is about being selective with your emotions. Not every situation deserves your full emotional investment. Sometimes people want to drag you into their drama or conflicts. When you protect your energy, you learn to recognize when to engage and when to step back. You avoid unnecessary arguments, gossip, or stress that only drain your energy without any real benefit. This doesn't mean ignoring important issues, but it means choosing your battles wisely and not giving power to negativity. In summary, protecting your energy is a vital part of focusing on yourself and living a life full of positive energy. It means setting boundaries, choosing your company, caring for your body and mind, being mindful of what you consume, taking time to recharge, and being selective about where you invest your emotions. When you protect your energy, you create a space where you can grow, succeed, and enjoy life fully. Your energy is your most valuable asset. Guard it well, because everything you want starts there. When you embrace the idea that everything is energy and choose to focus on yourself, one of the most powerful actions you can take is to align your energy with your true purpose. Living in alignment means your thoughts, feelings, and actions all work together toward what truly matters to you. When your energy is aligned, you move through life with more ease, confidence, and passion. Things start to click into place because you're no longer fighting against yourself or wasting energy on things that don't serve your growth. Instead, you're moving with intention and attracting the right opportunities and people into your life. Alignment starts with knowing yourself deeply. This isn't just a surface level understanding, but a real connection to your values, desires, and strengths. What makes you feel alive? What drives your passion? When you take time to reflect honestly, you begin to see where your energy naturally flows. It's important to listen to your inner voice, not just what others expect from you or what society tells you is right. When you honor your true self, your energy aligns with your purpose, and you gain a powerful source of motivation and clarity. Once you know what matters to you, you begin making choices that reflect those priorities. This means saying yes to things that bring you closer to your goals and no to distractions or commitments that pull you away. Alignment is about focus. When your actions support your purpose, your energy doesn't scatter in different directions. Instead, it becomes a focused beam of light that cuts through obstacles and drives you forward. This focus helps you avoid burnout because you're not wasting energy on things that don't matter. Living in alignment also means embracing your authentic self. Many people try to fit into molds or live according to what others expect, and this creates resistance in their energy. When you pretend to be someone you're not or follow a path that doesn't feel right, your energy becomes blocked or stagnant. But when you step into your authenticity, your true personality, beliefs, and style, your energy flows freely. People can sense this authenticity, and it naturally attracts others who resonate with the real you. This creates stronger relationships and opportunities that feel meaningful, not forced. Another important part of alignment is being patient and trusting the process. Sometimes when you start focusing on yourself and your energy, you want immediate results. But true alignment takes time to develop. It's like tuning a musical instrument. You have to make small adjustments, listen carefully, and be willing to keep refining. There will be moments when things don't seem to go your way or when you feel out of sync. But if you stay committed to your purpose and keep your energy aligned, you'll find your rhythm again. Trusting this process is essential because it keeps you calm and focused, even when the journey feels slow or difficult. Being aligned with your energy also means taking responsibility for how you show up every day. Your energy is like a signal you send out to the world. When you're aligned, that signal is strong and clear. It shows in how you speak, how you act, and how you carry yourself. People notice when someone is genuine and centered, and that energy opens doors that might have stayed closed otherwise. Taking care of your mental, emotional, and physical well-being helps keep this signal strong. When you're tired, stressed, or distracted, your energy weakens and alignment suffers. So part of staying aligned is consistently nurturing yourself. Finally, alignment invites abundance. When your energy is in harmony with your purpose, you stop struggling and start attracting. Opportunities, ideas, and supportive people come your way more easily because your energy is sending the right message. You're not forcing things to happen or chasing after success. Instead, success flows to you naturally. This is the magic of alignment. When you focus on yourself and your energy, you unlock a powerful current that carries you toward your dreams with less resistance and more joy. In short, aligning your energy with your true self and purpose is one of the most effective ways to focus on yourself and live a fulfilling life. It starts with self-awareness and honoring your authentic desires. It requires making conscious choices, being patient, and taking responsibility for your daily energy. When you live in alignment, your energy flows freely and attracts the people and opportunities that support your growth. This alignment creates a powerful foundation for success, happiness, and peace. So, if you want to truly focus on yourself and harness the power of energy, start by getting aligned. Because when your energy and purpose match, everything else falls into place.